Some RPGs have great gameplay, others incredible characters, but the ones we never forget are the ones with worlds so immersive they feel like they could actually exist. Worlds that make you lose track of time, that makes you want to read every book, talk to every NPC, and explore every inch of the map. Today, we're diving into the best RPG worlds ever created. From war-torn medieval kingdoms to the far reaches of space, we'll explore what makes these worlds so immersive and impactful. Get ready for some nostalgia. Let's go. First stop, the continent of The Witcher. The world of The Witcher isn't just gritty, it's haunted. Twisted by war, politics, and ancient magic, it's a place where monsters lurk in the woods, but the real danger usually wears a crown. This medieval-inspired continent is gritty and authentic, drawing deeply from Eastern European folklore. Inspired by Slavic folklore and medieval Europe, you'll encounter horrors like the Kikimora or the Leshen, creatures straight out of the Slavic myth, and each monster, each peasant superstition makes the world feel alive with legend. The atmosphere is thick with moral ambiguity. Villages aren't just quest hubs, but places scarred by war, prejudice, and hope. From the bustling cities of Novigrad and Oxenfurt to the Isles of Skellige, every region has its own culture, tensions, and history, and they're so detailed it's easy to forget you're playing a game. It's not just about Geralt, our protagonist in the story, it's about a living world reacting to him. Political alliances shift, towns falling into chaos, villages remembering your choices. And then there are the monsters, griffins, noonwraiths, leshens, all rooted in folklore, all terrifying in their own unique way. The Witcher 3 set a new standard for open world storytelling, and the continent remains one of the most grounded, atmospheric, and unforgettable RPG settings ever made. But our next stop doesn't fall behind. We're going to Tamriel, the vast continent home to the Elder Scrolls. It's not just one great RPG world, it's many, stitched together into one massive continent where every province feels like a different game entirely. Snow-covered mountains in Skyrim, jungle ruins in Valenwood, alien mushroom towers in Morrowind. Each zone has its own culture, politics, religions, and you can get lost in every single one. Tamriel's diversity is its strength. The world's mythology runs deep. Ancient dragons, elven relics, hidden Daedric realms. The lore spans eras upon eras and is woven into every corner for you to discover at your own pace. What makes Tamriel one of the greatest RPG worlds ever? Freedom and exploration. From the moment you step into the world, no one tells you what to do. No forced path, no fixed destiny, just a map and a million possibilities. You can be a hero, a villain, a wandering scholar, or just a guy who picks flowers and sells them in town, and the game lets you do it without judgment. That freedom isn't just about choice, it's about consequence. You might save a village, or let it burn, choose sides in a civil war, break ancient laws, disrupt entire factions. The world doesn't stop spinning around you, it changes. That's the magic, and that's what makes Wandering Tamriel feel like true adventure. No invisible walls, no linear paths, just a stunning horizon that dares you to see what's beyond. It's not just a playground, it's a world that hands you the keys and trusts you to make the story your own. Now, switching gears to a very different kind of RPG world, Final Fantasy VII's Gaia. This is a planet where high-tech industry clashes with ancient mysticism. The first time you see Midgar, it's breathtaking and bleak. A colossal metal city sucking life from the planet itself. Gaia's society is far more advanced and urban than the medieval worlds of typical fantasy. It feels like an industrial, post-industrial science fiction society. Skyscrapers and reactors dominate the skyline, but beneath them flows the life stream, the glowing green lifeblood of the planet. In Final Fantasy VII's lore, the Lifestream is literally the spirit of Gaia, a river of souls and energy. How's that for a world's heart and soul? This dynamic, a living planet versus human greed, gives Gaia a powerful but dark atmosphere and theme. But once you escape Midgar, everything changes. you enter a wider Gaia, one full of forgotten places and ancient truths. Yet beyond the city, Gaia has its own natural beauty and wonder. The calm Cosmo Canyon with its starry sky and elder sages, the charming rocky town of Nibelheim, haunted by memories. The golden amusement park of Gold Saucer, gleaming in the desert. Then there's Gongaga, a town scarred by a reactor explosion. The ancient halls of the Temple of the Ancients, wrapped in time and mystery. And through it all, the life stream pulses beneath your feet, a flow of memory and energy that connects all life and holds the world's final hope. Few game worlds have made us so emotionally invested in their fate. Gaia isn't one of the best RPG settings ever made. It's a world that feels like it's fighting to survive, even as its people tear it apart. It's poetic, tragic, beautiful, and unforgettable. War never changes, and Fallout's post-nuclear world shows us exactly what that means. The Wasteland, whether it's the Mojave Desert, the Capital Wasteland, or the Commonwealth, is a retro-futuristic apocalypse frozen in the aftermath of a 1950s vision of the future. The Wasteland is what's left after the bombs drop, a broken, irradiated version of America where survival is everything and trust is a luxury. What makes the Fallout world so memorable is its distinctive style. Ruined Americana, Nuka-Cola billboards peel away, rusty picket fences. The environment itself tells you what happened. Decades-old skeletons clutching each other under the shadow of a bombed-out school. Improvised shanty towns built from scrap metal and old-world tech. And what makes it one of the best RPG worlds ever is the tone. Fallout mixes hopelessness with dark humor. You'll see corpses clutching teddy bears, robots quoting old commercials, and mutants debating philosophy, all while the world is crumbling around you. It's that weird blend of retro optimism and nuclear horror that gives the Wasteland its identity. The world is depressing, yes, but also deeply ironic. Like the end of the world came dressed in a smile and a tuxedo. Every Fallout game reimagines that chaos in a new flavor. DC's Capital Wasteland is bleak, gray, brutal. New Vegas blends Western grit with political backstabbing. Fallout 4's Commonwealth feels fractured and paranoid, like the world's constantly watching. But in all of them, the world is wild, unpredictable, and full of strange stories. Talking trees, cults that worship bombs, Elvis impersonators rebuilding society? And you're just trying to survive, make choices, join factions, maybe shape what's left of humanity. The Wasteland isn't about saving the world, it's about figuring out what kind of person you are when the world's already gone. That's what makes it unforgettable. That's why Fallout's Wasteland stands among the greatest RPG worlds ever built. And as our final destination, what about a journey to the stars, spanning the Milky Way in the 22nd century? Mass Effect's galaxy is a triumph of sci-fi world building. It's not just one planet or one region, it's an entire galaxy of star systems, each with its own mysteries. The Mass Effect universe is rich with detail. Dozens of alien species with distinctive cultures, the rigid honor-bound Turians, the scientific Solarians, the enigmatic Asari, and more. A complex political council governing disputes, and a history that stretches back to ancient advanced precursors. Mass Effect also nails the atmosphere of its locales. The icy loneliness of the planet of Noveria, the war-torn streets of London in ME3, the neon sleaze of Omega's space station. Each place evokes a strong mood. You'll remember the serenity of watching a gas giant rise over the horizon as you drive your Mako on a remote moon, or the uneasy quiet walking the Presidium Commons at night. Over 3 games, your relationships with crew members and decisions in the galaxy shape the fate of the entire species. By the time you face the galaxy-ending threat of the Reapers, you feel the weight of that universe on your shoulders. Mass Effect's world, or worlds, is a testament to how deep lore and personal stakes can make a setting unforgettable. It made gamers everywhere fantasize about exploring the stars, and perhaps even believe that somewhere out there, a Mass Effect relay might be waiting. And that's our journey through some of the most unforgettable RPG worlds ever made. These worlds aren't just pretty backdrops, they're places that made us feel. Which one made the biggest impact on you? Or is there a world you love that didn't make the list? Drop it in the comments. We love to hear what worlds you've gotten lost in. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the worlds we love, and ring the bell so you don't miss more gaming content from G2A. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep exploring.